Oh man, I'm so corny. What am I going to do? Happy 4th of July. I'm only saying this now because no one's in the room, but people are going to see this on the playback. So happy 4th of July, everybody. I am so happy. Hopefully you're spending this time with your family, but if you're not, you can come spend some time with me, Yeah. So how's everybody? How are you doing? I don't know who's in. I need to make sure my live chat is showing all the chit chat and not just some of the chit chat. I don't know why it's set for best chat or top chat automatically. That is annoying. All right, everybody, what is going on? Happy 4th of July. If you live in the United States, if you don't, happy Saturday. Just thought I would come by for a while. What up, Ethan? I just finished your reaction. It's going to be uploaded today. Ethan I reacted to one of his songs. He's one of my subscribers. I subscribed. I left this link in the channel or in the video. So once it's up, y'all should check it out. It's really, really good. It's impressive, quite impressive. I appreciate it. And, I'm not very musical, so when people are, it's fun to watch. Oh man, how's everybody's day going so far? Mine's pretty good. Had lunch with the family, and that went really well. And then just knocked out some videos, and probably gonna go to bed pretty soon because I'm tired. So, also, I wanted to give everybody a heads up. The fundraiser for the Innocence Project. I'm not doing fireworks. I've never been. I used to be a semi-big. What up, No Jimmy? I used to be a semi-big fan of fireworks, but after the military, it's just not a thing for me anymore. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? Forgot what I was about to say. Food, comatose. I have no idea what. Oh, the fundraiser. It ends Monday, so it doesn't necessarily end, but the ability for me to eat the spiciest chocolate in the world ends on Monday. So if you haven't donated and you're planning to donate, you got to do it today, tomorrow, or Monday morning in order for your donation to go towards the spicy challenge that I have to do. I think we're still around $60 or $50, so go ahead and donate. Try to get me at least over 100 so I eat one square. I'm excited. Yeah, semi-excited, not super excited. It is spicy after all. And if we get enough, I'll eat. We're probably not going to get the 1,200, but I'm going to wait 10 minutes to do the after I eat it, just so I'm in pain. No, I don't know. Usually things like that, they put a time limit on and say, wait 10 minutes and then go from there. So I hope everybody's Saturday is going well. I'm enjoying it. So I got a One Direction coming out tonight. I did One Way or Another, which was a pretty good one. And then I have another spoken word coming out tonight, which are my favorites, and then a couple of Filipino singers and new artists. So check those out. I would love for y'all to. I think it'll be great. Yeah, my beard looks really good today. I am super impressed. Need it to grow out a little bit more on the sides, but it's getting there. I think I should be sponsored by beard oil by now. Really, there's beard in the name of my channel. Come on, beard oil companies. Now, I need to reach out to some. I got to try them out first to make sure. What's up? Oh, Henrique, I believe is how you pronounce it. Yep, I'm looking forward to the good. It's going to be good. And I actually donated in that one to their cause, even though it was not any donation any longer. I still felt like since I watched it, I probably should donate. So I went ahead and donated to the comic relief. So. One way or another. It's one of those songs that just really stick in your head, huh? So I don't think I'm going to be able to do the shirts in July. So I was kind of thinking what kind of contest y'all would want for July. Nothing too expensive because I'm not super rich. But yeah, let me know some ideas of a contest prize that you would be interested down in the comments here. Let me know. Alrighty. I really don't have much else really to talk about. Just coming in here to say hi to everybody. See who all is not doing too much on a Saturday night like me. Got my cards out. What up, Tammy? Oh yeah, you're relatively new, right, Tammy? I've read some of your comments. Glad to have you aboard. We're always looking for new people to join the Bearded fam. Yeah, I'm always down for it, you know. It's good to see you in the chat. Good to see you in the chat. Time flies, man. I was thinking that this weekend was so far away, and now it's here. So, and then Thursday again, I leave for my trip. Me and my mom are going. Oh, home free. Yes, home free. So good. Tomorrow I should be doing the making of God Bless the USA home free because it was fantastic. So good. Yeah, so I appreciate it. Also, another thing, I usually give out shout outs to all my new subscribers because YouTube was sending me all the ones that subscribed, and they stopped doing that. So I don't know why they did that, but I don't think I'll be able to do that anymore. And so I was just giving you guys a heads up. That's why I can't do it anymore, is they stopped sending me new subscribers via email. I know they were never sending me all of them to begin with because that would have been a lot, but they would send me some, and I would be able to shout them out. But so I appreciate everybody that subscribes. I really do. It's what makes this channel so fun for me, and it's about my mental health. You know, that's why I started it, and I'm continuing it for that reason. So, and then interacting with my viewers is even more fun for me. So I don't know. It's just it is what it is. So I'm just rambling now because don't have snap. What up, Sierra? I believe is how you pronounce it. What up? Nice to see you in here. I'm trying to get. I can do the spring. I just can't do it up high for some reason. Let's see if I can do this. I've been practicing. I've been able to do that for a while. And so, what up? Ooh, I cannot pronounce that name. I don't want to butcher it. So, but hello. Welcome to the chat. If you guys have questions for me, feel free to ask. You know, I'm an open book and I like to interact. Maybe I'll throw some questions out there for you guys. Kind of like I did last time. Like it's an Italian name. K-E-R-A. Kiara. It's actually like Kiara. Is that right, Kiara? What part of Florida? I live in North Florida. I currently attend the Florida State University. So that's where I am in Florida. So I love Florida State. I've always loved Florida State, and I am glad to be a student again. I was there for undergrad, and then I went to a law school up in Virginia and then transferred back down to Florida State. So I love it here. I love Florida, although it's hot. It's worth it. So I mean, if you step outside for a little bit, it is super hot. All right, you're from One Direction, Kiera. I appreciate that. There will be one up tonight. I did one way or the another, so be on the lookout. I think it'll be up in now. It should be up now, actually. Let me check. Yep, it is up as we are speaking. You can go watch it now if you want, and then come back, or you can wait and go watch it in a little bit. So it is totally up to you. But in 15 minutes, the new subscriber is it's not that far down on the list. I should probably be able to get to it this week. Let me write it down just in case I forget. DATHLETTER live. So I reacted to a subscriber's music today, which is one of the reasons I started this, was to be able to give new artists a platform to be able to share their music. And so please go ahead and listen to that, because he did really, really good. I know I have a friend that okay, cool. Wow, it is pretty late. Yeah, watch it, go to bed, and sleep well, Kiera. I had a friend that's really, he was into music, and I reached out to one of the reactors, not knowing, the ins and outs of how they do their reactions. They were talking about, oh yeah, we're going to be reacting to the subscribers' music, and so I reached out to him and said, hey, look, can you react to this? He's like, yeah, man, $50 for the first one, 75 from then on out. Like, I understand probably you're not going to make a whole lot of money from the video based on views and whatnot, but that's a lot of money, $50 for an artist who's trying to up and come and doesn't have a whole lot of money. That's pretty bad. So one of the main things I said when I started this channel was I wanted to make it about you guys as much as it's about me. And that's why I do these subscribers' musics, and I do them for free, because, it's hard out there in the music world. Starving artists that's a saying for a reason, because they're really actually starving usually. And yeah, so it is what it is, and that's why I like doing it. So I'm hoping my subscribers, as I keep growing, will keep rocking with it and keep showing love to those videos. FSU Love had a chance by a former FBI that wanted to send me there because of what I did in the 70s, but life happened, and now doing it online. That's really cool. Yeah, I was reading some of your comments, and you say you do stuff like that. That's really awesome, Tammy. There are a lot of ways to make a difference in this world, and you're definitely doing that. So, yeah. Hey man, I'm heading out to the studio. I'll have a new track before you know. Awesome. Please send that over to me. What up, Katie? How you doing? Yeah, go have fun at the studio, Ethan. Keep doing your thing because you're rocking it. Yeah, so. Oh man. These are a little bit sticky than I thought they were. I haven't used them very much, so they shouldn't be sticky. Gianni, what's up? Hi from France. How is it in France? It's probably late over there, huh? Probably in past midnight. What time is it here? It's probably pretty late over. What time is it in France? Also, if you're just joining, the fundraiser ends Monday. So if you want to, it's 1 a.m. Wow, it's early. If you want to donate, you have until Monday. I've noticed that the best day reaction is unavailable. I'm not sure whether Big Machine took it. Yeah, they definitely did. They definitely blocked it. Yeah. Yes. that happens a lot with Taylor Swift stuff. And I tried once to dispute it, and it didn't go anywhere. And so I don't dispute them anymore if they block it. So that's terrible. Put my father in prison, but he got a life sentence. Wow. You said you put your father in prison? That's hardcore. God. Or they put. Yeah, there's one D right now. I did One Way or Another by One Direction. It's up on my channel right this second, unless I guess it got blocked, which, I mean, could happen, right? Let me check. Nope, I don't see anything that says it got blocked. Good. Yeah, it was a fun video, and I felt like I should donate because I watched it, and so I donated to the cause. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this One Direction journey because they're a lot of fun, and I can't believe I didn't get it onto them earlier because they are super good. Yeah, no, I hate it. I hate that I was 7 years late for it, but I figured they could still use the money now, so I went ahead into their website and just a little bit. I don't have a whole lot of money, so I wanted to make sure I got something though. So. All right, y'all. You know what they say about it's really hard to see. Jokers. This is a joker. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I can't do this. I don't know why I can't do this one. Woo! They're wild. 4 years ago, Peep wrote. Oh, wow. That's insane. Oh, man. That is tough. I'm sorry that happened, Tammy. But I can guarantee you what you're doing now, helping kids, is amazing. So keep doing what you're doing because you're making an impact. And yeah, I shopping Star Shopping was one of my first ones I listened to by Peep. So it kind of takes me back, Good. Keep fighting. Back in 2018, that pretty much pretty cool. I've been obsessed ever since. And by the way, I think love changed. Okay, yeah, Monday I'll be listening to the end track of Fearless. Pretty much all of the last tracks of Taylor Swift stuff are absolutely spot on, and it's really good. What was my first home free? Trying to remember. Oh, it was one of my first ones was Man of Constant Sorrow, but I believe I'm trying to remember. They were in the woods. No, I think it was Man of Constant Sorrow. Oh, Ring of Fire was my first home free one. I loved it. It was I liked it. I felt like they were kind of stiff, but I loved it because I like Johnny Cash. I mean, who doesn't like Johnny Cash? You should start to. I'm confused. I should start to react to. I've done one by Triple or XXX Tentacion, and I liked it. So I gotta continue to try some more of his stuff. He kind of reminds me of Peep a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Hillbilly Bone. I'm excited for that one. I want to see that one. I got a hillbilly bone down deep inside. Let's see here. What is y'all's favorite I don't know. Coffee or tea? Who likes coffee in here? And who likes coffee over tea? And who likes tea over coffee? Country Road. I just did that one. That one was super good. Yeah, I know. I need to listen to Falling Down. I heard that's really, really good. What up, Joe Jimmy? Welcome back. With chocolate pudding. You can't go wrong with chocolate pudding. Yes, I know your answer, Katie. You're more into tea. Okay. I'm more of a coffee person myself. I can't live without it, I have to have my morning coffee every morning. Well, I should say I have to have my morning 4 cups of coffee every morning. Maybe not 4, but I have 2 or 3 to get me going. Oh, man, my hair is getting out of control. I've never actually been a big fan of tea. Hot or cold tea. Yeah, I've never actually. I hate. Yeah, his morning coffee. Black coffee is the way to go. If you put cream and stuff in your coffee, or taking away the good richness of the flavor, it's so good. Black. If I had to go hot or cold, I would go probably cold tea. I think it's a little bit more bearable for me than hot tea. Let's say, which one do you prefer, coffee over hot tea or cold tea? Like, which one is your favorite kind of tea? No, Jimmy, hot or cold? Hot tea is amazing. Okay, I've tried it before. I go to Starbucks sometimes, and I would try the tea because I hear tea is so good for you, and I would drink probably like 3 or a quarter of it. And I would just throw it away because it would go to waste. Yeah, I don't know. I was just never a tea drinker. It's not my. Yeah, I know. Uh, I get picked on a lot for not liking sweet tea. I'm a lemonade fan. Like, if I had to choose lemonade over sweet tea. Oh, is it bad tea? Maybe that's what I've been doing. Maybe I've been drinking the wrong tea. What tea brand do you recommend? And I will try it out. Because I gotta try it. Yeah, it's good. I assume. Half and half. Okay. Half sweet, half no non-sweet. Also, y'all, Pimp and Joy, really good line. If you haven't heard of the radio host Bobby Bones, that would be it. All right, man. Be right back. Let me know. Really good radio host. They support different things. What up, Felix? What's going on? Welcome to the chit chat. Half lemonade and half sweet tea. Oh, I've heard of that. Still not a fan. Isn't that like Arnold Palmer? Don't they have those Arnold Palmer drinks or something like that? But yeah, Pimp and Joy is their line. They use it to support different things. They don't keep any of the proceeds from it. It all goes right now. It's going to build a home for a veteran that has different disabilities, so he can get around better. I love it. Finally, they got dad hats. They had hats that had mesh back for so long, and I don't like those kind of hats, so I never got one. But now that they had the dad hats, I went with it. The Bobby Bones Show. You're a B teamer. What up, B teamer? I love it. I listen to Bobby Bones every time I'm in my car. I turn on either that or the Sore Losers podcast. I made my own since 10. Wow, that's impressive. That is impressive, Tammy. I would make lemonade every once in a while, and I would go out on my curb and sell it. We had our little lemonade stands, It's great. Dun, 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 dun. And you sell it for 50 cents a glass, and you feel like you're all great when you're done. Oh, wow, you're a chef. That's awesome. I can cook a little bit. The biggest, or I guess the most technical thing I've ever cooked was beef Wellington. One of my friends really wanted it, and I lost a bet, and so I had to make it. It was pretty good. I really have a various types of teas. Just okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna report back to you. I'm gonna get a thing of tea and I'll report back to you. Any podcast you recommend? Yes. One podcast, if you haven't heard it already, you won for your cheesecake. That's awesome. Cheesecake's good. I made a cobbler once that was super good. But I haven't made it since. Podcast. If you haven't heard Serial yet, it's a podcast. I really only recommend the first season. I've listened to the 3 seasons of Serial, but I only really recommend the first one because the other 2 are but the first one was really good. I'm listening to this new one right now. Someone Knows Something. I'm not 100% sure I'm sold on it, but I'm already hooked. And so I have to listen to it. Sore Losers podcast, of course, if you like sports. What other podcast? Up and Vanished was really good. I loved that one. Solved. I like a whole lot of murder mysteries and law kind of ones. So that's mainly what I listen to. I love true crime. Oh, nice. True crime is the way to go. On Netflix, if you haven't watched it, which Making a Murderer, awesome one to watch. Also, The Innocence Files is on Netflix, and it was created by the Innocence Project up in New York. Their founders created it, and it's well worth the watch. So if you haven't seen that yet, please think about it. I'm gonna get you one way or why? That's such a catchy song. Dang you, One Direction. Oh man, I'm growing my hair out, y'all. I'm trying to, be able to have a man bun one day. That's the only hairstyle I've never had in my life. I've gone bald. I've gone, yes. I've had a mohawk. Laura, that girl, we had a school project before where we had to sell lemonade, and we made about 35. I think that's euros, $40 US, and it was disgusting. It was painful seeing that. That's awesome, Laura, that girl. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm sure when I made my lemonade as a kid, it was terrible. But people would be so nice and they would drink it. Harry's man bun is famous in One Direction fandom. Yeah, it would be kind of hard for me. Again, I'm going to show you guys something that not a lot of people get to see because you only get to see the front. Join the FBI Vault is a solving from. Is that online? Because that sounds pretty interesting. Because right now I'm actually looking when I finish my law school. Might be an investigator for the Innocence Project of Florida. That's a possibility. Oh yeah, but what I was going to show you guys is the reason I don't think a man bun would work for me is I got this big little patch of no hair. So FBI, join the FBI vault. Let me look this up. FBI FBI records, the vault. Close. The vault is the new FOIA library. It contains 6,700 documents and other media has been scanned from paper into digital copies so you can read them. Many new FBI files that have been released. Oh, sweet. Please note that the contents of the files in the vault encompass all. That is legit. I'm going to have to look more into that. Thank you, Tammy. Like a game, and we do it over the internet, solving the murders. That's really cool. Yeah, it is for my old age, Katie. You're right. Jeez, I'm old. Not that old, but yeah, I just a bald spot, man. I'm gonna try it though. Have at least a ponytail. Oh, that's not old, Tammy. You're young at heart, I'm sure. I'm 32. I'm 32 years young. Oh, but my body is a lot older, having been in the military. Oh, you're 26, Lauren, that girl? That's awesome. Anybody have a birthday coming up? Any birthdays coming up? Mine's in October. Semi coming up. Please no ponytail. No ponytail, no nothing? Man, I'm I'm old at heart, okay? No Jimmy. I'm old at heart. Please, come on. My 27-year-old son has long hair and a full beard. The full beard is the way to go. I need to get it long again. It used to be really, really long. You're younger than all the guys on home. Really? Man, that makes me feel old. Oh wait, no, I'm younger than. Okay, I gotcha. You should look at Alec Benjamin. I built a friend and let me down slowly. Alec Benjamin. I'll look that up. BNJ. Have you heard of? I have not heard of Little Mix, but people keep asking me about that. So I'm gonna have to check Little Mix out. Yes, teach my yes. Yes. So yeah, my beard used to be really, really bushy, and then I shaved it all off, and then I now bringing it back. I have Al Capone. They're like the female One Direction. Oh, okay. Little Mixes. Hey, just came from a friend who told me that you're reacting to his music later tonight. Can't wait. I'm doing well. Uh, Ike Michaela, is that right? Yeah, you must be Ethan's friend. Yeah, his should be up now actually. If you want to check it out on my channel, let me make sure it's up. Yep, it's up now. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, it's really good. I loved it a lot. They got put together the same way. 1D. There was. Did they change their name? Didn't they used to be Old Teddy Roosevelt? Yep, I like Teddy. They got put together the same way. Didn't they have a different name? Yes, that is why you got me the mug. What is that? Didn't they have a different name? Because I think I know that band that you're talking about. I gotta look it up. Thanks. Maybe not. A girl group from X Factor. I'm pretty sure there was a. Trying to remember the name of this. Because I used to jam to their stuff. The team left. Oh my goodness, what was that name? Oh, let me bring up the chat again. Oh, come on. You do know who I'm talking about? I can't remember their name. They were popular just for a little bit, and then I think they changed their names. I have been in an acapella from. That is so cool, Tammy. Fifth Harmony. That is it. Yes, I remember that. I don't remember how they got together or anything, but I remember that. FIFTHHAR. I think they got together the same way, but in the US version, they were crushing it for a while. Little Mix were actually put together. Okay. I gotcha. Acapella is my favorite, and that is awesome, Tammy, because acapella is super, super hard. Different band, but the same thing. Okay, cool. All right, so I'll have to check out Little Mix. I bet were they as I guess they never probably reached the same heights as One Direction, but did they get pretty popular? All right, I gotta play a Fifth Harmony. I used to. Are they still together? I used to work out to a lot of Fifth Harmony songs. I don't know a lot. I had a girl workout playlist that was just all girls, because a lot of their girl songs are very power anthems, and I love it. So I make sure I was able to get a good workout in. I need to get back in. Camilla Cabello. Oh, okay. Oh, they are a cappella. Oh, that's pretty cool. Are you planning to do it? I do plan on doing the solo careers, but after One Direction, just because I want to get the whole One Direction experience first, and then go to the solo careers. And who knows? Maybe a new album's coming July 23rd. A new world tour. Of One Direction so far is best song ever. That still hasn't been replaced. When I first heard that, I was just so awed. AWW, not odd, but awed. It was so much fun, and it's one of those jams that just you can jam forever to it. To the best song ever, and I love the little dance routine in it. It was so great. And there's dancing in today's One Direction song if you haven't seen it yet. So I did some dancing. I've seen Toby Keith and Dierks Bentley and Clint Black. My grandkids have been to Strawberry Festival in Plant City. I have photos. That's really cool. One of my favorite things is Toby Keith came. I was out in Hawaii for a 4th of July, and Toby Keith came out there and did a concert. It was amazing. He is such a good performer. I haven't seen Dierks or Clint. Not much of a concert goer, so it is what it is, but it was a lot of fun to see Toby Keith. He crushed it. My favorite 1D songs are Fool's Gold, Little Black Dress, and Home. I haven't heard any of those yet, so I'm sure I'm going to hear it during my my journey. Do you plan on reacting to This Is Us, the 1D movie? If I do, it's probably going to go up on a Patreon whenever I get that done. Mainly because I know those things are going to get blocked probably, and I don't want to do all that work and get blocked for it. What is my favorite movie? I have a few. One that just came out recently that's probably up there is Just Mercy. Very powerful. A comedy-wise, I would have to say, what is it? Accepted, which is a movie about a made-up college because people couldn't get these kids couldn't get into college, and so they just made one up to fool their parents, and it goes wildly wrong, and it's hilarious. Jonah Hill's in it. It's pretty funny. I also really like Role Models. That's a funny one too. Let's see, what other movies do I like out there? I mean, that's pretty much any wrongfully convicted one. Like Brian Banks was really good. But yeah, I'm very old when it comes to this stuff. Do you have to pay to watch Patreon? I don't mind if I do. Yeah, Patreon is one of the paid services. I plan on setting it to the lowest possible one, which I think is $3 a month, which isn't bad. I know some people there'll be a different tiers, but the very first tier is going to get all of the videos. I don't want to have somebody subscribe to something and then not be able to get all the benefits from it. So the first tier will be you'll have access to every video on Patreon, and it's only going to be $3 a month whenever I get that up, and then there will be tiers above that for different things. I remind you of Ed Sheeran. I don't know. I don't know why that. I don't. Interesting. That's an interesting comment, Julia. I am definitely not Ed Sheeran. If I was, that'd be really cool, though. I'm still mulling it around whether or not to make a Patreon or not. I may just try to. There are other ones out there that are less restrictive than YouTube, and so I might just do something like that and put up videos that way, so you guys can see them that way. Because I don't this whole like Patreon thing, and it's a lot of work for me, and so like I feel like if I do something like that, I want to make it relatively easy for you guys to access. Daily Motion, is that one of the services? I don't do horror movies. Seen Freddy's and live across from. Oh yeah, I'm not a big horror fan either. I'll watch it every once in a while, just because like on certain days, like Halloween or something, when you're supposed to kind of feel scary, scared. That's kind of that's a pretty good one to do horror movies on. But I don't really get scared that much during horror movies. I think the one that really got me the most was The Others when I was younger. It was one of those that really scared me, and then Paranormal Activity got me. Ed Sheeran actually co-wrote a lot of. Oh, really? That's a pretty fun fact. Ed Sheeran is very talented, and I'll have to look into Daily Motion as a service to do the blocked videos, so that way my fans and my viewers can get all of it. Because I don't know. At one point I wanted to try to make some money off of this, but the more I think about it, I do get money from ad revenues and stuff like that. Not a lot, but it's still something. And I just don't want to have to put too much work into this and to try to make it like a job kind of thing, which is not what I really want to do. So that's why I kind of not want to do Patreon, because then I feel like I'll feel more obligated to. I don't know. We'll see. He's friends with the guys as well, but very close to Harry. That's really cool. I know somebody sent me I think it was a Taylor fan, sent me a song that I think that Taylor Swift did with Harry Styles. So I got that coming in the works with some behind the scenes stuff there. I couldn't sleep for 3 weeks and got my PTSD out of control from my dad telling me that. Wow, that's scary. I can understand not wanting to watch horror films after that. I don't blame you. Yes, I was in the military, Julia. I did. I was in for 7 years. I was in the Navy. In the Navy. I was a corpsman, which is a fancy word for medic. My brother actually watched Paranormal Activity when he was 9 alone in the middle of the night. I bet he was scared. Taylor Swift and Harry. I know that they used to date. That's interesting. Thank you, Julia. Thank you all for your support. That's why we do it. I can understand that. That's a good thing that you're doing, Tammy. Keep it up. Leslie, I'm waiting for you to react to CNCO. They are a boy band from a TV show exactly like One Direction. They are like One Direction, but Latino. Okay. So let me write that down. CNCO. Latino 1DRACTI. I have to check them out. He actually wasn't scared. I couldn't tell you why because I'm actually not sure. Oh well, some people love that kind of stuff. I'm not huge into scary stuff, especially like not One Direction, Paranormal Activity because it's ghosts, and I'm not like saying ghosts are real, but like I'm also not saying that the ghosts aren't real. It's fun. Oh, what would y'all think of like me doing? I saw some people reactors doing things like reacting to ghost stories late at night with the lights off. I think that would be kind of fun. I don't know. I want to kind of branch out and do some other stuff too. So let me know what y'all think of that. That would be kind of fun or not. Do I think aliens are real? I do not think aliens are real, Julia. I would say probably. Okay, let me actually. He wasn't. After they broke up, Taylor wrote about Harry and called it when she got it for it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what song. I know there was Style, maybe. I think it was Style. I do not think aliens are real. My biggest my most controversial, I'm not biggest, but what's your most embarrassing story? I guess this could also be my embarrassing story. I'm a flat earther. I believe the earth is flat. So what up, Christina? Or I think Christina, yeah. I would say I think the earth is flat. So thank you for serving our country. My grandfather was cooking. Oh, that is amazing. I couldn't even imagine being in those wars. Afghanistan was bad enough. Why am I a flat earther? Because really, it really doesn't matter. It's one of those things that, like, in the end, if the world is flat, it is what it is, and we still continue on with our lives. And if the world is round, then who cares? Either way, we're continuing on with our lives. It's one of those, and that's the only reason I say I'm a flat earther, is because it's one of those things that, like, either way, it doesn't matter the outcome. The world is not going to change. The only thing that would be different is that we've never been to space, which, I mean, I like to debate with people. I don't know. That's why. I'm a contrarian sometimes, and I think that's one of the best things to be a contrarian is because it's not a whole lot of like angst or animosity in that, and so it's one of those things that it's just fun to be on the other side for once. Most people think I'm just stupid, which is okay. I mean, I am stupid from some things. So I went to bed at a sleepover, and the tent was absolutely horrible. I think it was scary. That's funny. Okay, so my most embarrassing story. Let me see if I can think of one. Well, there's some in the military. Like there was one for people who may not understand. Humvees in the military don't have keys, so you don't actually need it. And so one of the things that people would do is they would tell somebody like who's new, "Hey, go get the keys to the Humvee." And so the new guy would go walking around and say, "Hey, where's the keys? The chief needs the keys for the Humvee." And it's just something people would have a whole lot of laughs over. And so that was me at one point. Let's see what other. I really don't have like. I don't find a whole lot embarrassing. Oh, I would say probably is a wetting the bed thing too. I was over at not a friend's house, but a family member's house. We were on a quick vacation, and I peed the bed. So you're a great young man and a good person for doing the innocent. I thank you, Tammy. It's been a calling for me, you know. I think we all called to do different things, and I've always wanted to be a defense lawyer, but I found it tough at points to think about defending somebody that's actually guilty. And so I found the Innocence Project, and I thought, you know what, I can do that, and that's why I'm with it. I was 12 and had a bladder infection. Okay, but I mean that's understandable. I was 7. No, I was probably 5 when I did it. I was a deep sleeper as a kid and wouldn't wake up for anything, and so that's why it happened. So we had to get the blow dryer out and blow dry the bed. Please tell me you aren't an anti. No, I am a vax person. I think that is an actual thing that vaccinations are important, and I believe in. I get my flu shot every year. Ooh. You know that I did a school project on anti-vax, and it stems from a British researcher who published a article in the Lancet linking. I don't remember the guy's name, but he linked autism or vaccinations to autism, and so he didn't really have any scientific backing for it, or the study he did wasn't necessarily able to be replicated, and so that's why it was done that way. When people go to space, can't they see that the Earth and isn't it round? No harmed. Well, yeah, if people have been to space, right? We gotta assume that people have been to space. No, but all the pictures we get from people in space are 2-dimensional. You don't see the other side. You don't see the roundness. You see a disc. A disc. That's all we see. Again, it's one of those things that I'm not. If you put a gun to my head and say, "Tell me that the Earth is round," I'll tell you the Earth is round. I don't care. It's one of those things that it's like it's just fun to be on the other side of the argument sometimes. So, but yeah, no, I'm definitely not an anti-vaxxer. I think vaccines are good. I respect people who don't, but I like it. The sun works like a lamp. It's just pointed at us. Yeah, exactly, like a lamp. Ah. Honestly, I haven't done much research in becoming a flat earthist. We call ourselves flatties. So it's one of those things that I probably could do more research into and be able to defend my position a little bit more. I just like to see people's faces when I say I'm a flat earthist. It's so much fun because they're like, "You're dumb." I'm like, "Oh, call me what you want." It's fun. So, oh man. My brother thinks I was born to be a caregiver. I've always had room on floor or a bed, but potato in the pot for the hungry. That's a good way to live life, you know? It's one of those things that it's if you're going to be a person on this earth, what up, Montc HS? If you're going to be a person on this earth, you might as well be a good person on this earth and give back to people and be caring, loving. I'm one of those people as well. I'll give the shirt off my back if I had to. Let's see. How does it become night? No, the lamp doesn't turn off. The moon still. I mean, everything still rotates. The moon just goes in front of it. I copy every word my sister says to annoy her sometimes. The worst she's done to stop me is start blowing up my head. That's awesome. Siblings. No, I like I said, I haven't done a whole lot of research into it. No, Jimmy. I just like to label myself as such. I think YouTube blocked your one. Are you kidding me? Oh man. You're probably right. Due to a copyright claim, your video has been blocked. Who blocked it? By SME, which I think is their label. Or was it label? All right, I'm going to. Let's see. Oh, that's a big segment. I'm not going to trim out the segment. I am going to dispute it. Hopefully, it works. I dispute based on the above reasons. The video is my original content, and I own the rights to it. License fair use. I believe it is protected by fair use. I am your actor. I hear the fireworks going off. People to my. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make sure my One Direction can go back up. People come to my video to see my reaction to it because I have not simply replicated the. I don't even know how to spell replicated. I have not simply replayed. That works. Replayed the video on my channel, but included my own commentary, making it a distinct piece of art. Let's hope it works. The video does not infringe on anyone's copyright. I understand. Mark. All right, I have submitted it. Hopefully, it will go up. All right. Yes, you got constitutional rights. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it is what it is. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. Luckily, I saw it. Okay. Have you seen my grandparents instill that at me? That's good, Tammy. I've seen other people react to it, and it was fine. Right. So that's why I disputed it. Sometimes, if you let the video run for too long without pausing it, stuff like that happens. I mean, I don't mind them taking the copyright and getting the money from it. Again, it's not about money for me. This is about just enjoying it. And so, like, I understand if they copyright it and they take all the money from the ad revenues, I'm okay with that. I just don't want it to be blocked. Like, I want to be able to have people see it. So it doesn't make sense. Yeah, they just do it, you know. That's weird. I don't hear the fireworks. Well, I do, Katie. You need to open up your ears. I'm not a big fireworks fan. Other people have reacted to it. The policies where you can only play seconds of it before pausing. So, yeah, I know. YouTube does have that policy, and it's very, very annoying because that's not the law, but it is what it is. Because the law is completely different. And so the law for fair use says that if you're using it for your, and you change it, so like you add your own stuff to it and people are no longer coming for the original video, but to see what you've done to the video, then you own that new thing. And so you get the rights to it. But because YouTube is their own platform, they do have the right to change that up and to make fair use in a way that the artist or whoever you're using gets the majority of the money. And I'm okay with that. I know, I'm sorry, Katie, it slipped. Katie, it's really just one letter difference, okay? I'm sorry. But yeah, so I'm okay with YouTube doing that. I just wish it wasn't blocked. Like, allow them to take the money, but just don't block it, because there are channels out there that all they do is repost the exact same song or exact same video and it's still up. Like, I don't understand the differences. It is what it is. Sometimes there are certain parts of videos that have to be cut out. Yeah. Also, Louis has it. It is what it is awesome. Annoying isn't the word for it. It's infuriating. I agree, especially because I try to make content for you guys, and so you guys getting to watch it means a lot to me. I do too going all around. Yeah, I bet your service dog. Oh, your service dog does like it or doesn't? My old dogs hated it, and they would howl and do whatever. It is what it is. Is Louis? It's my favorite saying too. I do have to make an apology real quick, y'all. I do apologize. I am so sorry. Good picture though. Good picture. That's why I put my headphones on so I don't have to hear the fireworks. I hate them. It is what it is. Let's see. Sometimes it goes pretty quickly, so maybe they'll see it that I disputed it and we'll then put it back up. Let me check. All right, YouTube.com. But I found out that sometimes when you dispute something really quick, that they will really quickly fix it. So hopefully that is what they did. Also, y'all check out my let's go to studio here. Spoken word. The almost one. So good. So good. Let's see. Videos. My face is probably really white. Oh, it's partially blocked. Been blocked in some countries. I hear knocking. Blocked. No one can view it. But it says on this it's blocked only in some countries. All right, y'all. Hopefully it fixes at some point. I know they're always like my best, and so like my best viewed. So if you're a One Direction fan, yeah, maybe take this chance to try out some of the other content that I have on my channel. There are a lot of good singers. Teddy Swims is one. I love Ariana Grande, Mac Miller, Little Peep. All of that stuff is really, really good. So maybe check out some of that. All right, the end of the road. Let's see, where am I at? Oh, well, I'm doing okay. Yeah, you better apologize. It is what it is, and everything happens for a reason. Both are absolutely true. The YouTuber KSI, who has recently put out an album, made it copyright free because he's a YouTuber. That's awesome. That's really cool. That's good thinking. The end of the road. Who is your favorite? I made a list. I think my favorites go. Somebody else asked me, and I replied to it. So it's Zayn, Louis, Niall, Harry, and then Liam. Those are the order that I like them. Then YouTube is strange. I agree. Don't listen, YouTube. Cover your ears. All right. I hear the knocking in your space. Yeah, I don't know. I heard a knocking. Maybe it's the fireworks going off. Maybe that's what I hear. Also, does it tell you what countries it's available in? Because I still have. No, I haven't. Let me check real quick. Oh, wait. I just went to the wrong page. Liam. View copyright claim details. View details. All right, so it is blocked in the United States. Oh wow, blocked in all 244. There's 244 territories that's blocked in. Holy crud. I'm not gonna list off all of the 244 of them. There's a lot. There's probably like one place in the world where it's not blocked. All right, let me think. And it's not even in alphabetical order. Like they could at least put it in alphabetical order so I can find stuff. No, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Sorry. That would be way too long of a read off. Where am I? I'm not young until my son is 50. Who's your friend? Good choice. Okay. Louis is my all-time favorite. I can't rank them past that. Understandable. Florida, represent. Fun fact, I actually found you through your Taylor reactions way before you reacted to 1D. And me and one other person were the ones that recommended it. Nice, Lauren, that girl. I remember that name. I was wondering. So yeah. That's awesome. My Taylor Swift, I'm finally coming up on the end of that. That's been such a journey. I've loved it. It's never been a really big view getter for me. I thought it would be more. There's a lot of Taylor fans out there, but I guess I wasn't marketing it correctly. So maybe one day, like the making of videos for Reputation were hits. I got lots of views on those, but like on my regular ones, I wouldn't get a whole lot of views. So I guess I wasn't that good of a Taylor Swift reactor. I was actually pretty hard on her first album, which maybe scared some people off. Oh man. So let's see. Is the one place you can't get it in our country? It's not. It's blocked in the United States. It's blocked everywhere. That is that one, which really makes me angry. And you don't like me when I'm angry. So how does it say it's partially blocked here, but not blocked? But then when I go to see details, it says fully blocked. SME. Yeah. I believe that's Sony Music Entertainment. I don't know. So hopefully they get my thing, my dispute, and because I found out like I disputed a couple, and they were resolved relatively quickly. So hey, just came back from Ethan's video. I really liked it. Awesome. I'm glad, Felix. I'm glad. It's really good. The music is so good. He's so talented. He has a lot of talent, and he can go places. So you just got to keep going. I don't like the first two One Direction albums. Second one is borderline. Oh, man. Uh-oh. No, I'll be honest. I'm going to tell y'all if I like it or I don't. That's one thing about me is I'm a pretty honest. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's awesome, Tammy. I'm glad. What? I love it. What's Infinity? Is that one of the albums? That's one thing about me is I will be honest. If I don't like something, I will tell you I don't like it. I love Taylor Swift, and there were songs that I absolutely disliked. So if I don't like one, please continue to stick with me. Please, please, please. Oh, man. because it's interesting. Some people get super upset when you don't like a song that they like, and some people understand it. Every song is a masterpiece that somebody created, and if I don't like it, doesn't mean you're not gonna love it, and you're gonna hate a song that I love, and that's just the way it is. Music is it means different things to different people. Check your text. Okay. Really? I only okay. Good. I respect reactors more when they admit that they don't like popular songs, singers rather than. Yeah, I agreed. What up? Later, Ethan. It sounds unbelievable. I know, but I'm such a Swiftie. I know all the lyrics by heart to each song, and I say, and that's one thing that I'm not very good at is memorizing lyrics. I'm absolutely terrible at it because I'll try, but then I don't do it. But I got a text message, and I think I need to leave. Um, yeah, I would try to memorize them. I'm just not good at it. So, speaking of, I think you should react to her unreleased. She wrote about 911 songs. Who? Oh, she wrote a song 911 called. Which is good. Who wrote that song? Taylor. I plan on doing some of the ones that aren't on. Okay. A lot of the ones that are on albums, but I'm just gonna sprinkle them out afterwards, so I can start my One Direction journey because I really am excited for it. So, but yeah, I think it is about time for me to go. I am getting tired, and I need to go to bed. What time is it? Probably what 8:30. Wow, I am super old. I thank everybody for dropping by and having a conversation. I think I'm going to start doing these weekly because this is a lot of fun, and I love interacting with everybody. I probably will put a poll up asking if I under my community tab asking if I should do these weekly. If you think so, please be in the poll. Anyways, y'all, until next time, smile like you mean it from the Bushy Beard.